Who's driving? What the?
Say hi. Hi.
We're going to do an interview on the Goldfinger Minute with Goldfinger's podcast. And it all worked out really well. So she was basically the general contractor in a sense, because you got to get scammed for the first two contractors, and then
Isn't that the truth?
you know what I mean. So, and I know a lot of expats are going through that. I've been through it.
Is your land in the province?
Yes, it's in the province. Yes,
Near Bacolod or
yes, it's actually it's actually 2.5 hours from Bacolod.
Bacolod.
So she built the house. Basically, and we went through a lot of contractors and subcontractors, but it got done. Walls they did here. So this is the front of the house. So I'm going to walk through, and we're actually going to walk through with Michael, and he's going to kind of show us around and everything like that. Michael, how you doing?
Hi, James.
It's nice to see you again.
Nice seeing you.
Welcome to what?
Tanjay, see you.
Yeah, that's it.
Why are you laughing?
That's okay, because you're a foreigner.
What? It's so say it so I can learn how to say it. So we're in Dauin. We just passed our old So just wanted to give you a quick review. That's our son Jade, who sometimes I don't know, and this is my beautiful, beautiful wife. Yummy.
Happy Father's Day.
And happy Father's Day to everybody out there. After we do the show with Goldfinger, we're going to go visit some friends in Dauin who are doing a home build.
Say hi. Hi. These are the staff. What's your name again? Nelson. This is Nelson. He's also an Adventist, and this is Angie.
Are you both single?
I'm still single.
You're still single? You're married?
No, I have a child.
Paid for the land. Do you remember?
Yeah, we paid $775K, I think, for the land.
In pesos.
In pesos, correct.
You guys are going to have to figure that out. 775,000 pesos right now are about 55, 56 pesos to the dollar. Okay, so and then you built the house.
We built the house.
How much do you remember what it cost?
Well, from start to complete finish, it with the pool, we had built an infinity pool there, and
nice
garden with bridges.
And it had a view.
No, actually, it didn't.
Oh, okay.
No, it didn't. The infinity pool is actually a pool that had 3 infinity sides.
Oh, wow!
That poured into a barbecue pit, like an entertainment, walk down pit. So
you had a waterfall.
We had a waterfall.
It sounds really nice.
We were really, really blessed, and but I would say with land, all in all, we were into the house maybe. I've got to say between 4.5, 4.3, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Million pesos.
Correct.
Now, with the land.
With the land, yes. Yeah.
So total, say 4.5.
Correct.
And is it okay if I ask you what you sold it for?
We sacrificed it.
Why?
Well, yeah, I know. My whole family was upset with me.
Why?
Why did you do that? Yeah.
You put your heart and soul in building this house.
Yes.
It was your first house with your. I assume you weren't married yet.
No. When it was finished, we were, though. By the time it was
okay. So,
I sold it for 1.9. Okay, so we are here. We got our room, and this is the room that they gave us for 3 of us: our son, my wife, and I. Pretty spacious beds. Very nice, actually. It's got an aircon, and it's got a fan, and it's pretty roomy. Decent sized TV. That's my son, who likes to think that he works out. And then here is the terrace. Oops. Oh, look at that. You can hang towels on here. This is the terrace, and there's the beach. This is right on the beach. It's a dive resort right on the beach. Pool, the restaurant's right underneath, and then she's bringing us the Wi-Fi. So I was CR, nice shower. That's basically the room, but we'll do a tour of the grounds a little bit later, okay?
Federation dun sa
Wala. Hindi ko active dito sa church.
Parihata.
I'm not really active at church.
Sa eskwela.
Even though our house is near the church, I can't even go to church.
Right across the street. Our church, and he still was late.
Yeah,
Didn't show the church.
but at least you know. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
All of the stuff here are friendly, very friendly. Also, their dog. They have the dog.
Looks like Lucy. Lucy Lou. Hi, Lucy. What a beautiful dog.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Is it for the pet?
No, Dad, don't. We've been talking about rabies yesterday. A lot of conversation about rabies. They have a friendly neighborhood here, and also the staff. They're all friendly, but we can't understand each other. It's because our language is different than ours. So when you talk a word like sabot is different in Ilonggo, but here is also different. What's the meaning of sabot?
What is
Understand.
Huh?
Understand.
And for our
Oh, it's a
in,
bad word
in our
Ilonggo?
language, yeah.
In your language,
It's not actually a bad word, but it's kind of awkward word. Yeah.
Okay, so we're on our way to Goldfinger. We told them we'd be there about 10:30, but as you can see, we have a beautiful young lady transporting on the road we need to go. So we don't know if we're gonna be there by 10:30, maybe 1:30. But we're gonna ask her if she needs a ride. That's
Okay.
the right thing to do, and because one day that could be us. Hang on. Yeah, my wife's gonna go see if she needs a ride.
Mommy meet us there 1:30.
Mom's gonna get there before us at this rate.
I'm scared. Maybe he'll.
Maybe it's like a jihad in a mask or something. Okay, she's asking her if she wants a ride. Let's see. Is that a weapon she's got in her purse?
Yeah, I think
That's a,
Dere may bak-
Asa ka dapit mong palit?
Oh, man.
Well, you know, you're in Dumaguete.
Yeah, I know.
Property values are high here,
And they keep going up.
and they keep going up.
And the problem here is the rents keep going up. I've been here 2 years, 2.5, and rents have already damn near doubled.
How is availability here for foreigners, like, you know, wanting like more of a Western type amenities in these homes?
If you want to come to Dumaguete and you want to live like you do in a city in the U.S., you're going to probably pay as much or more.
Yeah. Wow.
Okay, in costs,
Yeah.
because you're going to have to deal with some of the things like loss of power, loss of internet, unless you have backup generators.
well, no, I'm going to do a voiceover because
Celestial na gini. Sila gini ka pa pala.
just park here. This is fine. Okay, so we're at Michael and Joby's new house that they've been building for a while now. We're going to walk through it. They're doing, that's a pond. Oh, he's got a story about these boulders that he dug up. They were burying. He dug them up with a crane. It's going to be a koi pond, and this is his gate. And let me get over here. You can see the walls they did here. So this is the front of the house. So I'm going to walk through, and we're actually going to walk through with Michael, and he's going to kind of kind of show us around and everything like that. Michael, how you doing?
Hi, James.
It's nice to see you again.
Nice seeing you.
Mike and his wife, we're friends. Michael bought our piano and our entire solar system at our other house, and they're installing that, right?
They'll start tomorrow.
Starting tomorrow, they're installing the solar
They
system.
just contacted Joby and said they'll be here in the morning.
Wonderful. Okay, I'm going to follow you, Michael.
Okay.
You just lead and kind of. Wow! Holy mackerel! Look at this place. Wow! Oh, look at this pool. Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
What a beautiful, beautiful pool. Wow!
And then we got all the pool tiles here.
Oh, these are the pool
every
tiles?
inch of the outside, the sun to every inch, the driveway, the whole thing, everything is going to be tiled.
Whoa, that's going to look beautiful.
Yeah, we got
Holy mackerel! Wow, that is
cases and
beautiful.
cases of tiles.
Wow!
But yeah, this is our swimming pool tiles here for the floor, and then the side walls will be this here.
Oh wow! Beautiful.
Dirty, of course,
Yeah,
right now,
yeah. Wow, and that obviously is a lot of tiles.
Yeah. And then
Holy
this is just a
mackerels.
little outdoor area here. We have a pool or a bathroom here that we wanted outside for the people for the pool. And then we also built, we've got these little huts that'll all be taken down, but there's the little cement building, and that's where the pool control pump systems and everything will be. And there will be a set of stairways going up to a little sun deck up on top of that. And then we have the sun deck going up here, which if you step over here, you can see Apple Island,
Apple Island.
which
Oh,
is
yeah.
one of the best diving locations in the world.
That's
Right.
life here in the Philippines.
Yes.
You get used to hearing out of stock, sir.
Yes. Not available. So out of stock, sir.
Or well, and you ask them when it's coming. Oh, any day now. It's like mañana in Mexico. Any day.
Nobody knows.
So, you gotta deal with life here. And if you have trouble dealing with little problems, this is not the place for you. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna head up these stairs, see what kind of view we can get. This is my first time up these stairs, so I got to be careful.
Steps.
Yeah, they're nice though. Oh my gosh, there's the island. See, we couldn't see that yesterday because of the rain and the clouds. Oh, that is just gorgeous. Wow, what a view up here. Oh my
And then
gosh.
if these trees weren't here, I mean, you can see peaks of it.
Yeah.
Sikihor Island there.
Sikihor's over there. Okay.
And then if it's there's other islands you can see up there, but if it's a super, super clear day,
Yeah.
you can actually almost see the whole.
That is
and
beautiful.
Then we got the mountains behind us.
And then behind us here, the mountains. So this is the terrace. That was it's bigger than a terrace, really. It's kind of like, and then he's got lights coming in here. And look at this stainless work. Wow, beautiful.
Yeah, that's got to be all polished.
Yeah, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Look at these views. Holy mackerels.
Primer coat on the paint, so it's got to have a nice.
Yeah. Well, you got a heck of a view going there. I tell you. Okay, beautiful. Wow, look at that view. Oh my gosh.
And then her brother, who is just a master construction person. He is the best I've ever seen. I told him to go crazy. So he designed everything. There's going to be...
Is that lighting? There's going to be lighting in there?
Yeah, there's over 400 meters of track lighting that will be run throughout this entire house.
Oh my gosh.
And it will all be set up to our smartphones so we can sit there and change the colors to whatever we want. But all these, he just went in and did all sorts of really cool designs throughout the whole house.
That's
And I
gonna
said,
look
and we have a full bath here, and then there's going to be a shower off
the
to the
pool.
side of
Yeah.
that building there by the stairway, so they can rinse off there too if they don't want to use this bathroom.
Very nice.
This is going to be a little
Very nice.
relaxation area.
Yeah, like a terrace
We're putting
area.
we're putting a karaoke machine there because Joey wants her karaoke.
Of course, you can't be
No.
in the Philippines without karaoke. So
And then this area here is we're putting a billiard table in here.
billiard table, nice.
And then the grand
Wow, you hear that,
piano-
Jane?
Yeah,
You
and
hear
then
that? Billiard table here.
the little grand piano will sit here.
Oh, nice.
And it's sort of dark in here, but you can see the ceilings are pretty high. I wanted to have real tall ceilings in this area. This is my formal living room.
Are those 12-foot?
The other really reason why I sacrificed the house also was because I really wanted to build a home in Bago. We're in the middle of a rice field.
You're in the middle of a what?
Of a rice field.
In the middle.
In the middle of it's our rice field. Of course, it's like a half hectare.
So you're growing rice.
Yes, we harvest. We have different. It's mainly rice, but my wife.
I'm a little surprised. You're from this. You're from the city, right? What city were you in when you were doing?
Well, I was born and raised in Los Angeles, in California. Moved to Arizona but always in a city. But yeah, I'm a little surprised too.
Yeah, you're a farmer. You ever thought you'd be a farmer?
You know what, Goldfinger? I even got the straw hat and I took a photo op. I stood in the rice field with the shovel.
Okay, I need that photo so we can pin it.
And I'll send it to you. But I sacrificed it because I wanted a house there. It's peaceful. It's cooler weather there.
Definitely.
Again, I'm closer to the hospitals and our doctors. And it's not like I go to the hospital all the time. I don't, but I'm getting older.
Is that that's more than
14 foot?
Yeah, because ours is 12. That's 14 foot.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, I went 14 foot, and then I designed this real crazy tiered system that's going to be coved down in different angles and stuff. So it'll actually come down to about 12 feet when it's all said and done. It'll drop, and then I've got a ceiling fan that is about it's a 110-inch ceiling fan.
Is that like one of the big ass fans?
It's like that, but it's more.
Yeah.
It's more nicer looking. It's not
because
quite.
they don't.
Right. And then this goes out. These are all sliding doors across here, sliding doors across here, and sliding doors here.
So this is inside, basically inside
yep.
the house here. Slider,
Yep.
glass slider, glass slider here.
Glass slider. This is going to be our outside dirty kitchen.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So we'll set that all up with a fridge and stove and everything there.
Very nice.
And then our formal dining room is here.
Oh,
and once again, you see how her brother.
Yeah, he did the coves in there and everything.
Yeah.
Huh? Is that? Oh, that's glass.
Yeah, that's all glass.
So that's going to let in some light. Very nice.
And then we had
great idea.
Homing Glass, which the Jason, the son, I think he runs the company now, is absolutely incredible guy, and he is doing the most beautiful, incredible kitchen I've ever seen. There's pin lights all over.
Oh, wow.
It's all gold mirrors for backsplash.
Wow. Watch your step here, Jake.
Yeah.
They built your counters right.
Yeah, her brother actually did all the concrete
yeah.
stuff, and then he'll be coming in here.
It's going to be solid.
Yep.
Very nice.
And the stove I want, it's red, matte red.
Ooh, nice.
And
I've never seen a matte.
It's only available in Manila, but they will ship to Cebu, but that's the only place. And Oming, since he has business up there, is actually going to pick up my stove and bring it down here for me.
How's he getting it?
He's got trucks because he's
great. Okay, nice.
I think he's pretty. Yeah. But yeah, and the fridge and the I'm going to put an ice machine in.
This is a nice open feeling kitchen here.
But yeah, there's lots and lots of track lights.
You got a lot of lighting in here too. Yeah, that's nice.
Yep.
And a lot of it is cove lighting, like backlighting. So it's not gonna like push your.
Right.
Well, you got a great solar system anyway. So.
Right. Yeah, I know a guy that knows a guy.
Yeah, you know a guy that knows a guy. Yeah, that's true.
And then our front, the door, there will be glass panels on each side. The door itself will be 1.4 meters wide.
Wow. So this is your front door.
Yep.
And is it double or?
That's what I was going to do, and then I saw pictures of this massive door that's on a hinge system that pivots open, and Oming said I can do that for you.
Wow!
And so that's going to be solid mahogany, and then glass panels on the side.
Yeah, that's beautiful. You have a great view from here too.
Yeah, it's a nice view. Got the little cornfield across there. Yeah. If it weren't raining and stuff, you stand here, the mountains just.
And you and Yami work the field.
No, we have people that we
have people. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
She does work the garden. She's got a huge garden.
All Filipinas work the garden. Okay. And she grows.
She grows
some vegetables and spices and stuff like that.
She does
that's what Carolyn, my fiance, does. Carolyn.
Same.
Now you got married.
Correct.
Concrete border all the way around the house.
Oh, that's
He built
so
a little
nice.
cove so that our propane tanks are protected within that to make it look nice.
Great idea.
Yep. And they got the top ledge done for all the underhang, and
Yeah,
we got more of that
your
coming.
canopies here.
Yep.
You got
And
So
then
that
you
way
can't
they-
see it from here, but from outside, the electrician, he went crazy with there's spotlights and stuff all over on that top
Nice,
ceiling, shooting down
nice.
in directions, and cove lights everywhere.
Wow, very nice.
And then that just goes in to this is going to be our storage and laundry room area.
Okay.
So a washer and dryer setup,
That's
and then this
pretty
is all
big.
going to be storage racks.
It's pretty big, yeah. Wow. Ah, your electrical and plumbing is done all nice and neatly too.
Oh yeah, the
It's all
electrician is
really nice.
his father worked for Noroko for years
Oh, okay.
and taught the son, and he's a master electrician, and he's
Beautiful.
Joby's brother, who's heading this up, said that he won't hire anybody but him when it comes to electrical. I think he's just a fanatic about
Wow.
this ceiling here has to be finished yet.
Now you got your insulation up there. That's great.
Yeah.
Very nice. And you got this. So he did the whole house with the cones and everything. He really designed the hallways and everything, huh? Oh, you got the tile done in here.
Yeah, we got the tile here. He wants to have this done here within the next
Is this
week.
a master?
This is a master.
Yeah, this is beautiful.
And then we got the walk-in closet, and Omeng is building. It's gonna, when you walk in here, it's gonna be solid mirrors all the way around,
Which is gonna make it look huge too.
Yeah, but it opens up and it's all storage
It's all
system
storage.
behind it.
Beautiful.
A little more than I wanted to spend, but after you talked to me about it, I was
Yeah.
like, yeah, that sounds pretty neat.
Yeah, very nice.
And then air conditioning people are coming next week. Get that
Okay.
set up. And
Is it split units or
split units? We've got because of the room sizes and stuff. We have to have a 3 horsepower for this room,
Yeah.
2 4 horsepowers for the living room and dining room, and then a 3 horsepower split or 2 1.5 horsepowers for each bedroom. So
Yeah, and
it was a lot.
And you won't run them all at the same time.
Right, and
anyway,
I didn't want to have that big refrigerator looking thing. So
Yeah,
Dakin's the only one, which unfortunately
Dakin-
costs a little
yeah,
more.
I know,
But
I
I
know.
went with Dakin for the whole thing because they're the ones that build
That-
the big 4
That's a
horsepower.
quality system too.
Yep.
So
And then master bathroom.
whoa, beautiful. Holy mackerel. Look at that shower.
Yeah,
Very
big
nice.
shower. That'll be all glass doors. And we found one of them new toilets that's all computerized.
Oh yeah.
So you
yeah.
walk up to it. And
We
the
got one of those
lid-
too.
Yeah,
Those
it's
things
got
are
the
great.
bidet built, and then
Yeah.
and then we got these big white and gold bowls that sit here.
Yeah,
up
the
on
ones
top,
that
2
sit-
bowls.
sit on top. Yeah, yeah.
And then this will be it's a mirror, but you can touch it and it lights up.
Very nice. And you're letting in a lot of light in these rooms that are, I mean, with those windows up there, that lets in a lot of nice light. That's
And you've met the family.
Yes. all of
Okay.
it.
The family hasn't asked you for help.
No. Well, yeah, some of them have it sometimes.
You can't help but help family because
No,
they struggle.
I-
You see them struggle and you want to help. I understand. Okay.
We did. We set her dad, my tatay, up in a house in the province.
Uh-huh.
So
Nice.
yeah.
So her father's still alive.
Yes,
Her
he's
mother
90 actually. Yeah.
Good for him.
Yeah. No, her mother passed many years ago.
Many years ago. Okay.
We set our nephew up because he has 2 children. So again, in the same province. So they're all in that same province that we sold our house and moved from. My son that you met today here,
Right.
He just graduated college. He's IT. He's doing his OJT.
Oh, very good.
So he'll be hopefully getting hired in a few months. And our daughter is in year 2, going into year 3.
In the process, obviously. And then we got the 2 bedrooms here,
okay.
and they each have their own little closet.
You got a lot of
codes.
glass in these too. That's nice. Closet in here.
And then we had things like on the wall here, there'll be little wall sconces
Yes.
on each side of the headboards and stuff. And
Yeah, that's we see you did what we did in our new house. Outlets. I want outlets everywhere. You never
then I thought
know.
it was neat to put the wood up on the ceiling.
That's nice.
You like better? I said, I like them both. 1 bedroom, light
Yeah,
room.
so yeah. This is we have this. We have the almost exact same color. I think
Really?
my wife and your wife kind of has the same taste.
Well,
yeah, because really
no,
well.
I think
Yeah.
the colors so hard to see, but this is actually a light purplish lavender color.
Yeah.
You can
I
see it
can
more
that.
in there.
Yeah.
And we're doing that, and then that was a lighter color there. And I said, just leave those two strips a lighter color.
Right.
After we started doing it, it's like out
gives
here, it's like,
it gives us some depth to that. Yeah.
Right.
Very nice. I imagine your TV.
oh, there's no TV. There's a bedroom.
Oh,
No, there's
you don't
a
have a TV there.
There's a massage chair that goes right
Ah,
there.
Nice.
And
Yeah.
you sleep, and you relax, and you look at the views.
Yeah, there. you go.
TVs.
That's one.
There's one TV in the house, and it's a big 100-incher. So,
Oh,
and then we've got your Starlink system. But yeah, that wall over there is going to have a huge. And then I'm going to put in I've got dewired everything and stuff, so we can put surround sound speakers. There's 4 surround sounds that go up top, and then
Yeah.
the subwoofers and stuff all will go on the front.
So in total, you have how many bedrooms?
three bedrooms.
3 bedrooms,
and 3 bathrooms.
three full bathrooms.
Yep.
And then you've got a lot of other rooms beside your kitchen. I mean, you've got this. It's kind of almost like an indoor breezeway room.
Yeah,
that
that's
leads.
what I wanted to have that.
Yeah.
And what's nice is the sun comes up that way, sets there. So these are both
Yes.
really well protected.
Okay.
And the breeze, now there's not much of a breeze today. Normally there's just this breeze that just circles through here. It's just,
So you've got open those doors,
Right.
and that, it'll just flow through. And then what are your plans for your backyard? Like, what
we're
are you
going
gonna do
to
in the
take,
backyard?
and we got lots of plants, lots of stuff, landscaping
Mm-hmm.
we're doing. But towards the back there, it's sort of a mess right now, but there's a badminton set up here, and we actually had the basketball court and hoop and everything was set up in the living room for the longest time, and all the neighbor kids would come over here and play basketball. But I'm going to take and move that around stuff. But we're doing gardening over in this.
3 full bathrooms.
Yep.
And then you've got a lot of other rooms beside your kitchen. I mean, you've got this. It's kind of almost like an indoor breezeway room.
Yeah,
that
that's
leads.
what I wanted to have that.
Yeah.
And what's nice is the sun comes up that way, sets there. So these are both
Yes.
really well protected.
Okay.
And the breeze, now there's not much of a breeze today. Normally there's just this breeze that just circles through here. It's just,
So you've got open those doors,
Right.
and that, it'll just flow through. And then what are your plans for your backyard? Like, what are
we're
you
going
do in
to
the
take,
backyard?
and we got lots of plants, lots of stuff, landscaping we're doing. But towards the back there, it's sort of a mess right now, but there's a badminton set up here, and we actually had the basketball court and hoop and everything was set up in the living room for the longest time, and all the neighbor kids would come over here and play basketball. But I'm going to take and move that around stuff. But we're doing gardening over in this.
Joby. It's okay.
So you're happy where you are. You're doing farming. Your kids are going to school and getting educated and stuff like that. Okay, that's good. What's the future for you?
The future is travel.
Okay.
However, not internationally. I'm not interested in traveling internationally. The last trip we took was a cruise. We took a Royal Caribbean cruise. We did like the Malaysia, Singapore, Thailand cruise that left from Singapore. There's so many islands and beautiful places out here. I could spend the rest of our lives just doing that.
Traveling to different Asian.
Traveling to different islands.
Did you take your kids with you, or just?
Yes.
Yes.
We did most of the time.
George Steakhouse. So we're at Mango Ranch right now, and we're having lunch with family. And we're at the steakhouse actually. Great menu. A lot of Western picks on here. I'll put the menu on the screen. They have a water park here, and we'll do a little quick tour of that when we're done eating lunch. This is your boyfriend eating, and he's crying right now. His tears are flowing. I think he's missing you, Tosh. I think he's really missing you.
Come on, Dad.
Fourth one, huh? Well, hopefully this one stays forever. I wish you the best. Okay, now your channel, we touched upon it for a moment. Let's talk about it for a little more. What is the name of your channel?
The Boss Upstairs.
I like that name, Boss Upstairs.
Boss Upstairs. I tried to pick, and it's in tribute to God, of course.
Of course,
you know.
That's what we call the Boss Upstairs.
Exactly. So I figured most people can relate to the name at least. And
Yeah.
so,
Yeah,
And
no, it's a good name.
It's about helping expats, foreigners,
Uh-huh.
whether they're visiting or making a move here, things like that. There's just like with your ebook, there's just so many.
I sent you one, didn't I?
Yes,
Yeah,
and
okay.
it's great. I saw it. I went through the
Be
whole.
welcome to pull anything out of it and pass it along. I don't
Thank you.
charge for it, so it's just to help other people from around the world to come over here, and you'll have a different perspective since you've built homes and lived in the province and a different island.
So I had
have
you
different
those over.
perspectives sometimes.
My son's going to ride the go-kart right now, but there was so much background noise in this thing. You can see the prices of everything there, and I'll go over that with you. But these are electric go-karts, okay, and they're pretty nice. They're clean. They're fast. The only problem we had with it was the cost. It was like 500 pesos for 6 minutes. Or 650 pesos for 12 minutes. Hear anything? There was so much background noise, and background music was the problem, and that's why I had to do a voiceover right now on this part of the episode, because there was just too much licensed music in there. It would have just been a huge problem for us. But the park is fun itself. Mango Ranch Resort is really a fun place to go for the day. It really is. One of the bad things about the karts is, you really can't. It's a very conservative track. So we're at a restaurant for dinner, meeting our friends in Dumaguete called Moon Cafe. We're upstairs. Beautiful ocean view. Great menu. Our friends say they have wonderful fish tacos here. I don't eat fish, so it really don't matter to me, but say hello, wifey. And they should be here any minute. I'll put the menu on the screen.
On your channel, The Boss Upstairs, and you're helping other expats, and you have people that are following you now. You started that when?
We started the channel only like three months ago, maybe.
Okay, so it's fairly new, like
we've got
mine.
a couple thousand subscribers.
Oh, good. Yeah.
And we offer it's a digital book, but it's not. It has none of the type of information that you have in yours. Really,
Like, what do you have?
ours is specifically for buying, selling property in the Philippines as a foreigner.
Okay,
So
that's good. Like I said, you have different perspective, different knowledge.
Yeah, and I would love to. I'll send that to you. Maybe you can plug it into your book also. And
If you give me a link. Now, is it something that they have to send you something like an email to
Well, no, actually, they can just go. There's two ways they can just go on to the YouTube channel, and the link is right on the channel page on the home.
and they can get it.
Click it, they'll get it. They can go to. That's the quickest way to get it. Honestly, it's absolutely free.
Okay.
It's got all the URLs to all the government sites. It's got all the template forms, offers to purchase, contracts to sell. It's got all the BIR forms. It's got all the.
How about SRRV? Do you have some of that information?
I don't yet, but I'm putting that together.
That's something I haven't got into, and I suggest strongly. I don't really want to at this point.
Yes.
I have enough on my table.
I know.
But if you did that, I would definitely have people come over to you for information on 13A, SRRV, Balakban,
Yes.
passports.
We're about 2 weeks away
visas.
from putting the final.
Yeah, there's a lot of ways to come here.
Who's driving? What?